Okay, so we're going to solve. Remember to keep your balance. So this is x divided by -4. So I'm going to multiply by -4. Multiply by -4. So over here to the side, I have 7/8 times 4/1. I would cross simplify because I just think it makes it easier. So 7 and 1 don't have anything in common, but 4 and 8 are both divisible by 4. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So I really have 7/2 times 1/1, which is 7/2. And I do need to simplify that. So 7 divided by 2, right? Top dog in the house. 2 comes out of 7 3 times with 1 left over. So I'm getting 3 1/2. Remember, it goes around this way. 3 1/2. And then I do still need to check my sleeping dog to see if my sign is correct. So negative, negative, positive. Let's see. It was a positive number times a negative number, which leaves me a negative answer. So this is really -3 1/2 equals x. All right, draw your balance. This is adding 1/5, so I'm going to subtract 1/5, subtract 1/5. Okay, so I really have 1 1/4 minus 1/5. When I add and subtract fractions, remember that we have to give them common denominators. So I'm going to change these to 20ths. So I've got 1 5/20 minus 4/20 and subtract. That leaves me here with 1/20 and 1 1/20. So x equals 1 1/20. Okay, draw your line. It's subtracting 1.4, so I'm going to add 1.4, add 1.4. It is a negative plus a positive, so different sign, subtract. So I'm going to do 29.0 minus 1.4. And I'm going to borrow, so 9 becomes an 8, the 0 becomes a 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. Bring down my decimal. 8 minus 1 is 7. And 2, and then check my sign. So it was keep the sign of the larger number. The -29 was larger, so -27.6 is equal to x. All right, this one is subtracting a negative, so I'm going to do the opposite operation and add a negative, where you only change the operation, not the sign. Only the operation, not the sign. I'm adding a negative, which here it's a negative plus a negative, same signs, add and keep. So I'm going to add these together, 2.3 plus 0.11, put in placeholder 0, and add them. You get 2.41. It's keep the sign, so they're negative, so it's -2.41 is equal to x. All right, this is 1/6 times x, so I'm going to divide by 1/6, divide by 1/6. So I've got, remember the number that was already there is what is going to go first. So I've got 14/1 divided by 1/6, keep, change, reciprocal, so keep 14/1. Change it to multiplication, reciprocal, so flip this upside down to be 6/1. And then we multiply straight across the top and bottom. Well, 14 times 6, 6 times 4 is 24. Carry my 2, 6 plus 2 is 8. So I'm getting 84/1, which is just 84. But let's check what our sign should be. So this is a sleeping dog situation. It was a negative divided by a positive, which leaves me with a negative answer. So I should have -84 is equal to x. Okay, dividing by negative, so I'm going to multiply by -3.1, multiply by -3.1. Okay, So I've got 9.4 times 3.1. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 9 is 9. Tic-tac-toe. 3 times 4 is 12. Carry my 1. 3 times 9 is 27 plus 1 is 28. And add it up. 4 plus 0. 9 plus 2. Carry my 1. 9, 2. And then remember 1, 2 decimal places, 1, 2 decimal places. So I get that x equals 29.14, but let's check our sign with our sleeping dog. So it was a negative times a negative, which leaves me with a positive. So yes, x equals positive 29.14. Okay. This is subtraction, so I'll be adding 3 2/3, adding 3 2/3. So 3 2/3 plus 1/2. We are going to need to make some common denominators. I'm going to make these into sixths. So I've got 3 4/6 plus 3/6. 4/6 plus 3/6 is 7/6. 3 plus 0 is 3. And that's a mixed number and improper fraction all in one, so I do need to simplify it, which will give me 4 1/6 is equal to x. All right, last one. So this is a multiplication, so I'm going to divide by negative 1.5. Divide by negative 1.5. Okay, the top one is what's going to go inside the house. So 4.5 goes inside. 1.5 goes outside. Slide, baby, slide. And raise your roof. Whoop, whoop. So I'm going to rewrite this so it's really 15 on the outside and 45 on the inside. So now 15 goes into 4 0 times. It goes into 45 3 times, which is exactly 45. Nothing left over. So I'm getting 3, but let's check our sign with our sleeping dog. It was a positive divided by a negative, which leaves me with a negative answer. So x equals -3. And that's it, guys.